Les deux petits diables, partie 11 sur 12, dans Entre maître et disciple, donné en anglais le 10 janvier 2022.
Life is always giving us many surprises.
Yes.
So it depends on how we are trained for it. Yeah. I have been trained in hardship, so whatever happens to me, I survive. Trained under the war,
Yes.
trained in the hardship. When my family lost their business and my mother was cheated out of many hundreds of thousands of dollars in Vietnamese money at that time. It's quite a big sum. And then she had my sister, and then had afterbirth sickness and all that. And my father was even in prison because people say he was a communist. Yeah, the enemy. They just said that because somebody was caught doing nothing at all. And then they just, in order to stop being tortured, they just said any name that they know. They said, yeah, I did it. But with him, with this person, with that person.
Yes.
And my father happened to treat him. His sickness, and then so he just knew him, and then he just said his name.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so father had to go to prison. He didn't know anything. We even had to escape the city. We went into the jungle in order to escape the war. And after the war calmed down already, he came back home, and then people said he was a communist. He had to go to jail, and then my mother was having a baby just at that time, and then he was in jail, and then I was only 7, 8, 9 years old. Or maybe I was 9, no, not that old. 8 years old. I had to go to the jail to ask the warden to release my father. And then he did. He said just 24 hours, okay, but it's enough time for my father to save my mother. She was really in a critical condition. And we were in a house in the rural area that didn't have good hospital.
Yes.
And she had the baby, and it was only me. Where can I take my mother to?
Yes.
And the baby as well.
Yes, Master.
And then afterward, he looked at my father's data, and he thought, oh, this man cannot be anything bad. So he let my father go home. So my sister's name is the warden's name. I told you already.
Yes.
Her name is not a woman's name. Because the warden was a man. He was very kindly. And this prison warden also has the same name as a king. So my sister is a king. And I am a nobody. I'm a middle. Middle kids are normally nobody. They dotted all their affection on the firstborn, yeah? So every day I have to hear my parents sing the song about how beautiful, how good, how filial, how able my elder sister is. All the time. And I am nobody. So they dotted all on the firstborn, yeah? And then by the secondborn, they are tired. Yeah, kind of had enough, so just relax, man. So we are just almost like forgotten. Yeah. And then after that, of course, the last born was the most spoiled also. Okay, after that they revived and they felt good again. So they dotted on the last one. The middle one is normally nothing. It's also good that they didn't pay a lot of attention to me. I feel free. It's just fun. Yeah. They both love me, of course. It's just a saying, they say the middle kids are just a nobody, yeah? Because after paying no attention and detail and spoiling the first one, they get tired. So the second one, they relax. And the last one, of course, that's the last one, so they spoil it with everything. My sister was so spoiled. But she also talks very sweet. I never know how. Okay, love. Any other questions? By the way, because of your question, I just remember to tell other humans that we are born with some kind of allotted property or some kind of privilege or food or status in life. If we overuse it or if we use it for bad purposes, then we will be punished very hard. Yeah, even overeating, greedy eating or glutinous eating also will be punished because we overeat our lot. And animal people also, many pet people are spoiled rotten. And then before they die, they got a lot of sickness. Or even during their lifetime. Because they don't have enough merit to digest all that. So it depends. If they have enough merit, it's okay. But who knows? Every owner, every caretaker loves to spoil their dog, their cat, their bird, their duck, their geese, their monkey, person.
Yeah.
Their whatever, even their goldfish.
Yeah.
Or their octopus. Or even their reptile and their crocodile person. Or whatever they have, yeah?
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Just that we use everything. Enough is enough. Just use enough to live on.
Yes,
No
Master.
need to want more. Because if it's not our destiny, even if we get it, we will lose it. Just like the man in the 1 Year King.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Master.
Life is like that. Up and down. It just depends on our merit and karma in the past life. So even if we have bad karma in the past life, we still try to steer our direction into the righteous one, moral one, and God worshipping one. Try to find enlightenment through any means possible. Then even the bad luck will also wear out at the end, or sooner than if we did not try to steer our life correctly.
Yes.
If in a stormy sea and you have a bad boat and you are not experienced also, then can bye-bye, hey?
Yes.
This life is like sea with storms coming anytime, you never know.
Yeah.
So we always have to be prepared,
Yes.
always be vigilant, and know the direction where we should be going. Then we'll be safe. All right, if you have no more questions, no comments, we call that a day,
A night.
a night. Yeah, almost Tuesday. You can make pancakes. Today we made it early. Whenever I can, it's better that way. It's better we don't work at night, but I also don't want to work at night. Heaven told me don't, but what can I do? Everything is sent to me only in the afternoon. So, okay, from now on, if you can, then you meditate at night. Or early in the morning, you do whatever you have not done. If it's not urgent, of course, yeah?
Yes, Master.
But it seems like you always have urgent flight news, huh? One day I talked to your brother on the phone. I said, I'm afraid to talk now because everybody's so busy.
Yeah.
Afterward,
Yes.
reading the script, transcribing, translating, and then choosing for flight news or whatever. I said, I'm afraid to talk. And then today I talk again. I forgot what I said to your brother. I guess I'm getting old. Yeah?
We are grateful that you can talk to us, Master.
What, love?
We are very grateful that you can talk to us. So anytime, please, don't worry.
Anytime?
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, and then you'll be sleepless all night. And the next morning when I call you with the what, Master, what? Okay. You know, that type of talk. I can see it whenever he's sleeping or not. You have to catch up with the late night live news or whatever show that is also extra that he has to do. His own show, yeah? All of you have your own show. And then if extra BMD, and then fly news then, of course. Of course you talk like that. I'm even yawning for real. When I talk about it, I'm yawning for real because I remember. So I'm in the same boat. Yeah. I said to heaven, what am I to do? I know all that. I know working late is no good. Yeah. But what am I to do? Can you help me? You do my work for me then? So from now on, if you can, then save it for the morning early.
Okay,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Yes, Master.
After meditation, try to eat some breakfast, even if you don't want to. Just something small. And then drink a tea or coffee, good for you. Tea is good for you, even if you drink a little bit more. Just don't drink before you sleep, that's all. I don't care. I know, even if you drink 2 liters of coffee, you still sleep. Correct or not?
Yes.
I know everything. Master knows everything.
Yes.